contrast between when you first started playing ball at UCLA in the Rose Bowl and now as the coach of the football team?
Well, it's been a great ride. I learned a lot of lessons as a player here. Fortunate to be part of a great program. Terry Donahue ran a great program which spun off into unbelievable friendships with all my teammates. So it's been a dream come true to come full circle and be able to come back here and help guide UCLA hopefully back to where he had us, which was in the Rose Bowl and winning conference championships.
Do you think that it was necessary and part of the career growth of coaching other college football teams?
I think it's always good to go away and gain other perspective. We all travel a road in life, and you learn lessons along the way if you're paying attention. And certainly I've learned my share, and I think all of those help form a more complete package in terms of how people look at the world, how you need to put it all together to make sure everybody understands what their expectations are, what's in it for them, and why it's good for everybody.
For those in the audience, kids, youth that are either aspiring to play college football or another sport, what kind of advice would you give them as for the pathway?
Well, I'm a big believer in having dreams. I walked on to UCLA. There were a lot of people who said I couldn't do it. So I want, if I had a chance, I'd just say, hey, listen, trust yourself. Believe what you are capable of, and don't be afraid to dream. But dream with your feet on the ground. It's one thing to say I want to be an NBA basketball player, but you got to have a plan of how to get there. And so formulate yourself a plan, hold yourself to it, and keep working. And usually fate will conspire in such a way to give you that opportunity.
Have you sort of created your own patented plan, or is that just still coming about?
I was always one of those guys who believed that good things will happen to you as long as you're prepared. The definition of good luck is when opportunity and preparation collide, and you can't always predict the opportunity. You just have to trust that it's going to be there, and just make sure you're prepared when it is available to you.
Who was your inspiration?
My dad was my guy. He always made me believe I was special. He always made me believe I was capable of things maybe others wouldn't have believed, and because of the relationship he and I had, I trusted him. And so I always, there's no question, there's no way I'd be where I am today or have taken the chances that I've taken to be where I am today if it weren't for his belief and his ability to instill confidence in me.
How about some of your peers?
Oh, I've got some great friends. I'm a big fan of Joe Paterno. Had a chance to hang around with Coach Paterno, and he is college coaches are supposed to be. He believes in his program. He believes in his kids. He's got that aura of longevity, that aura of do the right thing. Bobby Bowden was the same way to me. I always believe. I'm great friends with Steve Spurrier. I like the way he competes and is honest and is who he says he is. And, I think there's a number of people out there, and I'm getting to know these Pac-10 coaches. My cohort's much better, and Mike Riley's a terrific guy. Chip Kelly, the job he did in his first year as a head coach is magnificent. So there's a quality core of coaches in our conference as well.
Well, UCLA is, of course, branding itself in football more and more each year. What about the Pac-10 brand?
I'm excited about it. I think Commissioner Scott's hit the nail right on the head that we can't sit around and just say we're a good conference because we are. We have to go out there and promote ourselves because, unfortunately, people's perceptions become reality. And it was very apparent while being on the East Coast that there is an East Coast bias, that they don't spend a lot of time spent worrying about Pac-10 football. They might know about the Trojans and the great run Coach Carroll just went through, but they don't know a lot with the rest of the teams.
But it is the Conference of Champions.
Well, and the numbers don't lie. They're all over the place. We have more conference champions than anybody, but with respect to football, it's important that we go out there and take that head on, and I think it was a stroke of genius to head out to the East Coast and spend the kind of time we did.
So what's next for Rick Neuheisel, Bruin football team, and any ambitions?
The season gets started. It's time to get ready to roll. You wait year-round to get these 12 chances, and August 9th begins our camp, and we're like everybody else here. We can't wait to get started. We're chomping at the bit.